All right, Andrade. So transitioning, Boogie Cousins is back. How much you think that's gonna affect the Warriors?
Oof, that's a great question because I think he can greatly affect the series. We saw him dabble in game one, literally dabble. I don't even know how many minutes he played, but it was definitely not a lot.
8 minutes, 5 minutes,
And
something like that.
okay, and I feel like the way we saw the Warriors lose yesterday, he can definitely be a deciding factor, especially if we don't get Kevin Durant back. Which, as more time goes on, I'm starting to believe the rumors that that's that injury that KD suffered could be a little more serious than we initially thought. But luckily, Boogie's injury wasn't as serious, and he's already been able to step on court. And just his presence alone, like even if he's not scoring a lot, I mean he will need to score in my opinion. But even if he's not scoring a lot, just having him down low in the post defending against Mark, he could help with Siakam, and then just being a presence down low as a wall for the drivers, Kawhi, and anyone, Lowry. Yeah, I think he can have a great effect on the series. And then you got his 3 point and his how do you say it? His down low game, like he could actually change the series. I don't know if he would win Finals MVP if he comes back and destroys it, but he could definitely be a deciding factor.
All right, so I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate here.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Boogie, yes, the guy's immensely talented and all, but what you gotta take into in fact is that the guy came back, from a considerable significant injury.
Oh, true, true.
You know, he's rusty. He hasn't played in quite a bit of a while, and the only type of impact that he's going to be able to make is in very short spurts.
Spurts.
And I think it's going to kind of take him out of rhythm, because kind of like with Boogie Cousins for now, that way how they got out to like force feed him the ball in the post. Part of the adjustments that the Warriors can make, regarding Boogie Cousins, is seeing, hey, what's going to be the best time to play him. When he goes against matchups like, with Marcus All, Ibaka, Siakam, to kind of create a mismatch per se. He is going to make an impact, but he's not going to make a huge impact. Because the guy, he's been out for a couple months already, so it's going to take a little bit of a while. You're playing in the finals. It's not the regular season. It's going to take a little bit of time for him to get that rust off.
All right, if it's not a huge impact, you think it could be significant enough to help the Warriors win the season? I mean, win the finals?
I think it's going to help out more when they go back home. Because when they go back home, and we're going to go this a little bit more further in depth, when we show you the splits, the home and away splits, role players and not the star players of the team, they are going to play better at home.
Okay.
And I think Boogie Cousins is going to play a little bit better at home.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can rely on Bogut and Jordan Bell down low, like in the front court. So that's why I think he could have a significant impact. But you brought up a great point. It's his injury. We don't know how serious it'll be. Like, not just the one that he suffered and he couldn't play in the past few series, but he also had a more serious injury before that. So having one big major injury and then like a semi-minor injury right after that, basically, like, I don't think his legs are all there.
No.
But I mean, they got good trainers. I'm sure he's been working on his lower extremities, and I just hope that he proves himself, because I'm sure he wouldn't also, even if he were to win a championship with the Warriors, I'm sure he would want to have been have played a significant role or a noticeable role in that series. You feel me? Like Matt Barnes even brought it up that he doesn't even count like his championship with the Warriors, or he just doesn't bring it up a lot because he felt like he didn't contribute that much because he was injured during the playoff run. And I feel like Cousins would probably feel the same way. So I'm sure he wants to, his heart's in it. And if we know anything about Boogie, is that he can be a little emotional, which is good and bad. But like in the good way, it's, he cares about the sport, he cares about the team he plays in, he cares about winning. And hopefully it'll be enough to help the Warriors go through this game one slump they faced. And I'm sure they're going to come back with fire either way, with Boogie or without Boogie in game two. You feel me?
It's only gonna help. They have Bogut and they have Bell. Boogie, even injured, he's a lot better than those two.